Hare Gurudev ki Devangri Shriman Sankarshan Adhikari Maharaj ki Vyasapuja ki Shiva Gurudev Vyasapuja ki
Jata Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vyasapuja Vitamscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Svaminiti Namine Namaste Sarasvate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Lam Yagate Girim Yat Kripap Tamaham Bande Shri Guru Dinataranam. So I guess I should record this. Well, it's being recorded here. Okay, that's all right. So today is Vyasapuja. That means we're worshipping Vyasadeva.
It's 71st.
It's 71st.
Yes, 71st, that's right.
Šiandien yra 71 Vyasapuja.
Yeah. I appeared in November 7th, 1947 in St. Louis, Missouri, USA. After suffering in material consciousness for many years,
Tiek metų atkentėjęs materialios sąmonės,
trying to understand what the purpose of my existence was, and it never made any sense.
mėgindamas suvokti savo gyvenimo prasmę.
I went to the college, but there was no courses that could actually enlighten me as to who I am, what is my goal, what is my purpose.
Net koledže neradau kursų, kurie paaiškintų, kokia mano gyvenimo prasmė.
So I was in an existential quagmire.
Taigi buvau tokiam egzistenciniam košmare.
But then by Krishna's grace, I came in contact with this movement and this philosophy.
Krišnos malonės dėka aš gavau galimybę sutikti šį judėjimą ir šitą filosofiją.
But being rather puffed up, it took me some time.
Kadangi buvau labai pasipūtęs, tai man prireikė laiko.
But finally I realized by going deeper into trying to understand the perfection of my existence.
Ir galų gale aš supratau, kad reikia eiti gilyn ir suvokti savo egzistencijos prasmę.
I realized that I had to fully surrender unto the will of God.
Aš supratau, kad turiu atsiduoti pilnai Dievo valiai.
And I realized that His will was being revealed to me through His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada.
Ir supratau, kad jo valia man yra prireiškiama per jo dievišką malonybę A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami.
So then I gave my life to him.
Taigi aš savo gyvenimą atidaviau jam.
It's amazing when you were doing that foot bathing ceremony.
Labai įdomu, kad šita pėdų plovimo ceremonija,
my mind flashed back to 1971.
Kai jūs ją atlikot, mano protas grįžo į 71-uosius.
To that little house in Austin.
Į tą mažą namelį Ostine.
2906 Dancy Street.
Dancy gatvėje, Šokio gatvėje.
Where I surrendered my life to Prabhupada.
Kur aš savo gyvenimą paskyriau Prabhupadai.
It's been quite a journey since then.
Nuo to laiko tiek jau visko praėjo.
And the journey is going to be, it's been amazing enough for the last 47 years.
47 metai.
And I can't imagine how much more amazing, how it's going to become even more amazing as we go forward from here.
Ir negaliu net įsivaizduoti, kaip dar viskas bus dar nuostabiau ateityje.
Krishna consciousness is simply wonderful.
Krishna sąmonė iš tikrųjų yra tiesiog nuostabi.
And to not be Krishna conscious is simply terrible.
Ir būti ne Krishna sąmoningu yra paprasčiausiai
So we can
siaubinga.
simply be intelligent enough to realize
Jeigu žmogus paprasčiausiai pakankamai išmintingas,
why would I be interested in what is simply terrible?
tada jis turi suprasti, kodėl man domėtis
When instead I
baisiais
can
dalykais,
connect with that which is simply wonderful.
kai galiu turėti ryšį su tuo, kas yra nuostabu.
So this day is very significant for that.
Taigi ši diena yra labai svarbi tam.
Through the medium of the spiritual master, we connect with the wonderful world of Krishna consciousness.
Nes per dvasinio mokytojo tarpininkavimą mes įgaunam ryšį su nuostabiuoju dvasiniu pasauliu.
Therefore, we always remember our spiritual master.
Todėl visą laiką prisimenam savo dvasinį mokytoją.
At least 3 times a day, we offer our respectful obeisances unto him.
Ir 3 kartus per dieną nusilenkiame jam.
Morning, noon, and evening, the 3
Ryte,
sanjas.
per pietus ir vakare.
And we take his orders, our very life and soul.
Ir mokytojo nurodymus priimam kaip savo gyvenimo sielą.
We may like the order, we may not like the order, it doesn't matter.
Gali mums patikti nurodymai, gali ir nepatikti, bet tai nesvarbu.
Prabhupada had no idea how he could be successful in spreading Krishna consciousness in the Western world.
Pavyzdžiui, Prabhupada neturėjo visiškai įsivaizdavimo, kaip pasiekti sėkmę skleidžiant Krishna sąmonę
All he
vakaruose.
knew was my Guru Maharaj has ordered me to do this, so I have to do this, that's all.
Jis tiesiog žinojo, kad mano mokytojas nurodė man tai daryti ir aš turiu tai
There
daryti.
was no question of success or failure.
Ir nebuvo klausimo, ar pasiseks, ar
It was
nepasiseks.
simply duty, that's all.
Paprasčiausia pareiga.
So this, your success in spiritual life, when we accept the order of our spiritual master, that is our duty, that's all.
Taigi jūsų sėkmė dvasinėme gyvenime tai yra tiesiog jūsų
I
pareiga
may like
priimti
the duty, I
dvasinio
may not
mokytojo
like the
nurodymus.
duty. I may like the duty, I may not like the duty.
Jums gali patikti ši pareiga, gali nepatikti,
But I accept it without argument.
bet aš nesiginčydamas priimu.
I've been given this order, now I must carry it out to the best of my ability. you see.
Gavau šį nurodymą ir vykdysiu jų geriausiai kaip galiu.
Prabhupada says, as if in military discipline.
Prabhupada mokė, kad tai kaip armijoje.
If you're in the military, they say, do this, you do it, that's all.
Kai
Finished.
armijai pasako daryk taip, taip ir darai.
If you don't, they put you in prison,
O jeigu ne, eini į kalėjimą.
military prison. If you-
Karo
for
kalėjimą.
insubordination. If you don't follow the order of your superior, you can be punished severely in the military.
Jeigu neseksi savo autoritetų nurodymais, armijai būsi nubaustas
Of course, we
griežtai.
don't give severe punishments here,
Aišku, čia mes griežtai nebaudžiam,
but you do suffer
bet jūs kenčiat patys,
by not being Krishna conscious.
nes tokiu būdu nebūnate Krishna sąmonėje.
Many are foolish and they give up the order of the spiritual master.
Daug žmonių kvailai atmeta dvasinio mokytojo nurodymus.
Also, many Prabhupada disciples gave it up. You see.
Taip pat ir daug Prabhupados mokinių atmetė jo nurodymus.
So that's a very sad thing.
Ir tai liūdna,
It's a very unfortunate position
nes tai yra didžiulė nesėkmė,
that one had the greatest opportunity
kad štai žmogus turėjo didžiausią galimybę
to get out of the cycle of birth and death
išsivaduoti iš gimimo ir mirties rato,
and go back to home, back to Godhead.
grįžti atgal namo pas Dievą.
But instead of that, they've opted to stay here in the cycle of birth and death,
Bet vietoj to jis pasirenka likti čia,
at the risk of even being an animal in their next birth.
netgi rizikuodamas tapti gyvūnų kitą gyvenimą.
So we should be very careful, each one of us.
Taigi kiekvienas iš mūsų turi būti labai atsargus,
We never fall down from Krishna consciousness.
kad niekad nepult iš Krišnos
We should
sąmonės.
beg Krishna,
Turi maldauti
we
Krišnos
should beg our spiritual master,
ir dvasinio mokytojo.
please bless me, I will never fall down from Krishna consciousness.
Palaiminkit mane, kad niekad nepulčiau.
Sincerely beg their mercy.
Labai nuoširdžiai melsti jų malonės.
And if we always remain in that shelter,
Ir jeigu nuolat išliksime jų prieglobstį,
Our lives become unlimitedly glorious.
Mūsų gyvenimas bus šlovingas neribotai.
Lord Chaitanya can utilize us as instruments for bringing about his spiritual revolution on this planet.
Nes Viešpats Šaitanė mus panaudos kaip savo instrumentus tam, kad šitam pasauliu pradėti savo revoliuciją.
We can become empowered agents of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Mes galime būti galinti Čaitanijos Mahaprabhu.
Simply by being surrendered to our spiritual master. That's all you have to do.
Viskas, ką turime padaryti, tiesiog atsiduoti savo dvasiniui mokytojui.
If you're surrendered to your spiritual master, you become an empowered agent of Guru, Gauranga, and Krishna.
Ir jeigu atsiduodate savo dvasiniui mokytojui, jūs iš karto tampate įgalintas agentas savo dvasinio mokytojo, Guru ir
Even while
Gaurangas.
here in this material world,
Net šitame pasaulyje
it will be as good as being in the spiritual world.
jums būti bus taip pat gerai kaip dvasiniam.
Now that's got to be amazing.
Ir tai skamba ypatingai.
You don't have to wait for death to go back to Godhead.
Nereikia laukti mirties, kad grįžtat atgal namo pas
You
Dievą.
can be as good as back to Godhead right here, right now, this very minute.
Jau šią minutę jūs galite būti grįžęs atgal namo pas Dievą.
Simply by unflinching dedication to the order of the spiritual master.
Paprasčiausiai dėka vienintelio dalyko, tai netrikdomo atsidavimo dvasinio mokytojo
But no one's
nurodymams.
going to force you. No one's going to force you.
Ir nieks jūsų nevers.
All we do is explain it to you,
Mes tiesiog paaiškinam,
so it's very clear exactly what it is.
kad būtų labai aišku, apie ką eina kalba.
And then you decide what you want to do.
Ir jūs patys sprendžiat, ką nori daryti.
Just like Krishna explained to Arjuna.
Lygiai kaip Krišna Arjunai paaiškino.
He didn't want to obey Krishna, he wanted to disobey Krishna.
Jis nenorėjo klausyti Krišnos.
But after hearing the Gita, he changed his mind.
Bet vidury Bhagavad Gitos pakeitė savo protą.
And he accepted Krishna fully as his authority.
Ir Krišna pilnai priėmė savo autoritetų.
In other words, the relationship with the Guru is not friends.
Kitai žodžiais tariant, santykis su dvasiniu mokytoju nėra
Of
draugiškas.
course, the Guru is your best friend.
Be abejo, guru yra jūsų geriausias
But
draugas.
to take it like we're pals, you know, yes, Gurudev, yeah, Gurudev.
Bet ne taip, kad mes, jo, mokytojau, taip.
That you have your opinion, I have my opinion.
Čia jūsų nuomonė, o čia mano nuomonė.
No. You have to take like Arjuna did.
Ne, jūs priimat mokytoją kaip Arjuna.
Now I am your disciple, a soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me.
Dabar aš jūsų mokinys, pilnai atsidavusi sielą, prašau mane
You
pamokyti.
don't argue with your spiritual master.
Ir nesiginčiai su savo mokytoju.
You humbly accept his instructions as your life and soul.
Nuolankiai priėmi jo pamokymus kaip savo gyvenimą ir sielą.
Is it difficult?
Ar tai sunku?
No, it's not.
Ne, nesunku.
If you have faith
Turi tikėjimą,
based on an intellectual understanding and reasoning,
kuris grindžiamas intelektualia logika,
it's not difficult.
tada visai nesunku.
So don't make it difficult
Taigi nepadarykite to be reikalo
by
sudėtingo.
being so-called super intelligent.
Nebūkite super intelektualūs.
Be humble,
Būkite nuolankus.
hear and learn
Klausykite ir išmokite.
from the spiritual master,
Iš dvasinio
from the
mokytojo,
scriptures,
iš šventraščių,
from senior devotees like Guru Mata. You
iš
see.
vyresniųjų atsidavusių kaip Guru Matadži.
Take humble lessons from these great personalities.
Priimkite nuolankės pamokas iš šių didžių asmenybių.
Learn how to understand what is your actual position.
Ir išmokite suvokti, kokia yra tikroji jūsų padėtis.
And you'll be ecstatic, you see.
Ir viskas su jumi bus gerai.
You can go on for 50 years
Galėsit 50 metų taip šokti,
chanting your rounds, following the principles.
sekdami principais ir kartuodami
60
šventus
years.
vardus. Ir 60 metų,
70 years.
70 metų.
You can be an 80-year-old person who's been following for the last 60 years Krishna consciousness.
Gali būti jau 80 metais, kuris jau 60 metų seka Krišnos
Completely
sąmonės
peaceful and
procesą.
happy.
Visiškai ramus ir laimingas.
Doesn't matter what's happening externally because it's all in your heart and your relationship with your Guru and Krishna.
Ir visiškai nesvarbu, kas iš išorės vyks, nes viskas yra viduje, tai santykis tarp jūsų ir jūsų mokytojų.
Even though my Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, he's been departed since about 1977. What is that about? 40, how many years? 41? 41 years.
Netgi mano mokytojo nėra jau 41 metai.
He's been departed since 1977.
Nuo 77-ųjų.
But I have that relationship with him.
Bet vis viena aš turiu tą ryšį su juo.
I remember his instructions he gave me.
Prisimenu jo nurodymus, kuriuos man davė.
Those instructions are my very life and soul.
Šie nurodymai yra mano gyvenimo siela.
Instructions he gave me personally.
Nurodymai man duoti asmeniškai.
Things he said in lectures.
Paskaitose duoti nurodymai.
Things he said to other God brothers that are general instructions.
Taip pat tie bendri nurodymai, kuriuos išsakė kitiem Dievo broliam.
Just like he said, if you will simply present this philosophy as it is, without misrepresentation or adulteration,
Pavyzdžiui, Šrila Prabhupada sakė, kad jeigu jūs šitą filosofiją pristatysite tokią, kokia yra, nieko nepridėdami ir atimdami,
this movement will go on without ever being checked,
šitas judėjimas tęsis
and you will conquer the world.
ir jūs nugalėsite pasaulį.
That's a pretty powerful instruction.
Gan stiprus nurodymas.
Can you imagine this little band of Hare Krishnas conquering the whole world?
Maža grupelė Hare Krishnų visą pasaulį nugali.
If we keep the teachings as they are, you see,
Jeigu mokymus išlaikysime tokius,
without
kokie jie yra,
twisting them or changing them,
neapkeisdami jų,
as we are too often apt to do
ką mes linkę per dažnai daryti.
because of our material attachments.
Dėl savo materialių prisirišimų.
You see, we kick out those material attachments and just be attached to Guru and Krishna
Išmeskime šitus prisirišimus materialius, būkime prisirišę tik prie Guru ir Krišnos.
and keep his philosophy as it is without any adulteration or
Ir
misrepresentation.
išsaugokime šitą filosofiją tokią, kokia ji turi būti.
Then we can see this movement conquer the whole world.
Ir tada matysime, kad šitas judėjimas užkariaus visą pasaulį.
Pretty ecstatic.
Labai ekstatiška.
Can you imagine inducing all the people of the world to become Krishna conscious?
Įsivaizduojat, visą pasaulį įkvėpiam būti
No more
Krišnos sąmonėje.
slaughterhouses,
Baigėsi skerdyklos.
you see. Everyone chanting and dancing all over the world.
Ir visas pasaulis šoka ir dainuoja.
That's what I live for, you see.
Aš dėl to gyvenu.
I want to see the whole world become Krishna conscious.
Noriu pamatyti visą pasaulį Krišnos
So
sąmonėje.
you now are my disciples.
Taigi jūs esat mano
It's your
mokiniai,
duty to serve me.
jūsų pareiga tarnauti man.
So you have to help me make the world Krishna conscious. That's your
Taigi
duty.
jūs turit pareigą padėti man visą pasaulį padaryti Krišnos
You have to
sąmonėje.
awaken pure love. You have two duties. Bahirna Singha, Hridayena Singha.
Turite tik dvi pareigėlės.
Nishinga within, Nishinga without.
Narasimha viduj ir išoriai.
Revolutionize your own heart by embracing pure bhakti. That's the most important thing.
Pati svarbiausia pareiga apkabinti tyrą bhaktį ir padaryti revoliuciją savo širdį.
And then as you're awakening the pure bhakti within your own heart,
Ir kai pažadinate tyrą bhaktį savo
you
širdį,
must spread this movement
turite skleisti šį
on the
judėjimą.
order of Lord Chaitanya.
Vad-
Jari dekatahe kaha Krishna upadesh samara agayo guru hoya tara idesh.
Viešpatės Šitanijos nurodymų,
Whomever you meet, instruct him in the teachings of Krishna.
kad ir ką sutiktum, papasakok
And this
jam
way,
apie
on
Krišnos
my order,
mokymus.
you become guru
Tokiu būdu mano nurodymų tap
and
guru
deliver the suffering people of this world.
ir išvaduok kenčiančius pasaulio žmonės.
So that is what it means to surrender to Krishna in the Kali Yuga.
Taigi Kali Jugoje tai ir reiškia atsiduoti Krišnai.
The order of Lord Chaitanya and the order of Krishna are actually one and the same.
Nes Čaitanijos ir Krišnos nurodymai yra
Surrender
vienas
to
ir tas
Krishna
pats.
means dedicate yourself for educating the whole world in Krishna consciousness.
Taigi atsiduoti Krišnai reiškiasi paskirti savo gyvenimą, kad žmonės šviesti apie Krišną.
Beginning with yourself,
Pradedant nuo savęs.
because you can't give someone what you don't have.
Nes duot kam nors kažką, ko pats neturit,
So
negalite.
your most important service is to awaken Krishna consciousness within your own heart.
Taigi svarbiausia tarnystė yra pažadinti Krišnos sąmonę
And every
savo
minute you got to
širdyje.
bring your mind back to Krishna.
Ir kiekvieną minutę turite vėl ir vėl protą gražinti
We have to
prie
become like the
Krišnos.
gopis we read this morning.
Turite tapti kaip tos gopės, apie kurias
They're
skaitėm
always thinking
šįryt.
about Krishna.
Visą laiką galvoti apie Krišną.
And when they get the chance, they run to see Krishna.
Nes kai jos tik gaudavo šansą, jos bėgdavo pas
So
Krišną.
Krishna is the form, appear in the deity form, you see.
Taigi, Krišna apsireiškia
We
dievybių
can
formoje.
run to see Krishna.
Galite bėgti, pamatyti Krišną.
Mangalarati. They run to see
Mangalarati.
Krishna.
Bėgti.
You see, in this way, we have to have the mood like the gopis.
Tokią nuotaiką turim turėti kaip gopės.
I always want to chant Hare Krishna, I always want to see Krishna. You see.
Visą laiką norim kartot ir matyti Krišną.
So this way, don't be dull-headed.
Taigi nebūkit bukapročiai,
Don't be an ignoramus.
nebūkite neišmanėliai.
Give yourself completely with great enthusiasm to serve Guru and Krishna.
Su dideliu entuzijazmu save paskirkite tarnauti Krišnai ir mokytojai.
And you'll be swimming in an ocean of unlimited bliss.
Tada gyvensite neribotos palaimos
At
vandenyje.
every minute.
Nuolat.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Thank you very much. Next program?
Speak something about glorification.
What?
There is no time for questions?
No time for questions. You're going to read the offering? Lithuania speaking.
Some homage
Yes.
in English.
Okay. Just spontaneously you can speak. Do another.
Dabar mes mokytojai aukosim Bogą ir tą laiką.
And somebody needs to hold the chalice.
Į tą laiką pašnekėsim šiek tiek apie mokytojų šlovę, bet angliškai, tai jeigu galit vieni kitiem pavers, kas nesupranta. Ten turiu čia.
Hold the chalice.
Should I stand up?
Yes. You can take the microphone from you.
I have my...
Should we get it down further? Because the table is down so they can see you better. Okay.
I just want to say from my heart that every year I understand more and more that, like in the beginning of my Krishna consciousness, I thought that some spiritual person is something like has a mystical power. He can make a fire out of his head, or he can see the future, or some external things. But by the grace of Guru and Vaishnavas, by practicing, you're getting some little experience, and I started to understand that real spiritual wealth is desire to go towards Krishna, this attachment. And the best miracle in my world and my life that I met Gurudev and Guru Mataji, and I never seen in my life such sadhus who has, like anyone else, this strong desire just to be with Krishna and to give Krishna to others. It's an amazing quality. So every time I'm waiting and Gurudev is coming, I am remembering that it's a great opportunity to have an association with such an extraordinary, exalted persons, and to have an opportunity to serve. And I understand that in my own experience, I can feel that when we listening, just very simple, just come, sit down, and just keep your ears open, and you listen, and it makes miracle in your heart. From the first day I met Gurudev, it was the biggest miracle. And every time I understand, whenever some mind problems or whenever whatever, you just come, sit, listen, and this medicine is so powerful medicine. It kills all the disease in your heart. And it is said in even 1 second, as I explained to my God brothers recently, that I think it's worth to go to flight from Australia to listen even 1 second. I think it's worth to cross the mountains to be able to have an association just a second with such personality as Srila Gurudev and Guru Mataji. Even it's worth, like Arjuna, he had the situation that he had to kill all his relatives. Even if this is worth. If you have an opportunity, whatever you can do, millions of lifetimes to do something, it is worth to have even 1 second of association, because such an association, it gives something to your heart, and this something is never dies, and it grows, and you listen more, and it grows. And maybe in the beginning, sometimes you don't know does this works or not, but little by little you know 100%. It works. Something happening in your heart, and you just need to get some mercy to continue that. And that's all. So you need to listen. So thank you very much for the opportunity to listen. Who's next?
Somebody else can speak something because they were to speak on the other day also.
So who is that?
Somebody. Well, maybe. I said I might want to say something, but she has to speak from here only. Then because the other side is offering is happening.
So better not to speak. Okay.
But this is not, don't say that you have already spoken and Sunday you cannot speak, okay? No, you have to speak something different there.
Okay.
Speak from here.
I wanted to thank Srila Gurudev and Guru Mataji that they are coming every year, twice or even thrice, and this is I'm living only from those moments when you coming, and when you leave, all this half year or less, I meditating on the orders, and this what keeps me alive in Krishna consciousness. Although I'm not very good disciple, but I'm really want, like you Gurudev mentioned on Sunday program, that we have to come to the spiritual master and ask that he could throw us back to the water, because we are like fish without air, and so I really want to ask you and Srila Guru Mata that you can throw me back to the water of Krishna consciousness, and I really thankful for all the devotees. Thank you.
Okay. Yesterday, one devotee asked me, aspiring devotee, if I was not afraid to take initiation. And I was thinking, remembering my beginning, and I actually didn't find any fear, because as Dhruvanath Prabhu also was mentioning, that every coming is like a huge festival, and that huge festival uplifts so much that you feel somewhere high in the sky. just like a small chicken. I have some wings, but it's so small, like, it's so hard to stay so high. So you feel that you're falling down after the visit is ending. But the next time you come, I feel my wings are bigger, and I can maintain higher level. and each coming is much higher and higher. So I'm very thankful for Guru Mataji, for you, Srila Gurudev, that you coming and willing to come more and more. So it's saving my life. Thank you so much.
I want to offer obeisances to all the devotees.
She wants to offer everybody. When you offer obeisances, what do you say?
She did it before.
She didn't say that.
You said to normal.
Okay.
Pasakė pranamą.
Lovely. So everybody, nobody did offer pranamanta. So you do it.
Tam, kam galite pasakyti, nes niekas čia nepasiūlė pranamą, tai jūs galite pasakyti.
Loudly.
Iš tikrųjų, labai daug klausimų man dabar iškilo, kai aš klausiausi guru kalbos.
I had so many questions when I was listening to your speech.
Tai dabar iš tų klausimų ir kažką pasakysiu.
So from these questions I will try to say something.
Iš tikrųjų, mokytojas pasakė, kad nereikia būti per daug intelektualiais ir tuo pačiu pasakė, kad nereikia būti kvailiais.
Srila Gurudev said that actually we don't need to be too much intellectual and too much stupid.
Bet mokinys prieš guru turbūt visada turi būti jaustis labai mažas ir kvailas.
But disciple before spiritual, in front, but disciple in front of his spiritual master, he should always feel very stupid.
Tai nors mane, kaip pasakyti, kai kurie atsidavusi man, priekaištų sako, kokius aš čia klausimus užduodu kvailus, bet aš prieš guru ir jaučiuosi kvaila.
Some devotees are complaining about me that what stupid questions I'm asking, but I'm really feeling stupid before spiritual master.
Mokytojas sakė, kad iš tikrųjų yra atsidavę, turi prašyti malonės, kad nemestų mokytojo nurodymų, kad nepaliktų mokytojo nurodymų.
Srila Gurudev was saying that devotee should always beg that for Krishna that he could never leave his spiritual master's orders.
Bet aš tikrai esu tokia kvaila, kad nesuprantu, kaip galima mesti guru nurodymus.
I'm really so stupid that I'm not understand how it's possible to drop your spiritual master's instructions.
Gal dėl to, kad aš net ir neprisinešiau prie tų nurodymų ir niekada jų nevykdžiau, gal dėl to nebijau.
Maybe I'm not afraid of this because I never was trying to follow the orders.
Šiandien ryte aš buvau uždavusi klausimą, kad iš tikrųjų, ar nėra taip, kad pirmiausia reikia patirti žemesnį skonį, kad pavadžiu. Pirmiausia, tik patyrus aukštesnį skonį, mes prarandam žemesnį skonį, bet turėdami žemesnį skonį, mes patirim aukštesnį skonį. Tai aš norėjau tik dėl to paklausti, tą uždaviau klausimą, kad šiandien iš paskaitos buvo taip, kad gopės gavo Krišnos malonę dėl to, kad jos atliko askezės ir dorybingus darbus. Tai dėl to aš galvojau, kad reikia tikrai pasirėpti to mėšlo, kad galėtume įvertinti gurų malonę.
Bandysim susumuoti. Today in the morning I was asking question about higher taste. So by getting higher taste we forget our lower tastes. And gopis, kas ten su gopim buvo?
Kad jos atliko daug dorybingų darbų
Gopis
ir praėjo daug askezių, kad gautų Krišnos malonę.
Gopis done so many pious activities that and also many austerities they did to get Krishna's mercy.
Tai gal dėl to reikia praeiti tikrai daug mėšlo, kaip pasakyti, kad įvertinti gurų malonę.
So maybe we also need to go through our own hell to get spiritual master's mercy. To understand spiritual master's mercy.
We have to do what?
To understand the spiritual master's mercy.
We have to do what to do that?
To go through big difficulties.
Go through difficulties?
Yeah.
Iš tikrųjų, man ryte dar buvo tokia kilus mintis, kad Jėzus sakė, kad iš tiesų jam yra labai brangus tie, kurie yra mažučiai. Ir iš tikrųjų tie yra jo atsidavę, kurie priglaudžia vargšus, nuskriaustus. Ir aš galvoju, kad guru, jisai yra pats nuolankiausias ir save laiko žemesnių net ir už šiaudą. Tai kai mes plaunam gurų pėdas, tai turbūt tai irgi taip pat, kaip mes tikrai atsiduodam tam nuolankiausiam.
Jesus said that he likes those who are helping for pure souls, for suffering souls. Like
what is it?
Jesus says that he likes those people who is helping for the suffering souls.
Who is suffering on behalf of others?
Who is helping for the suffering?
Helping the suffering.
Yeah. And I think that you spiritual master, you are most humble in this approach. And spiritual master said that grand disciples are getting more mercy than spiritual master children. And Manjari, I was thinking why even Manjari is getting more mercy than gopis, because they are always serving gopis. Galit pasakyti kažkaip paprašiau. She would really like to love all the disciples and all spiritual masters, aspiring disciples, that to serve them and to love them. She wants to develop this mood.
Shila Gurudev ki
I don't know. Okay, I will speak. I will sing. Hare Krishna. I don't remember. Okay, I remember. So Guru Mataji didn't let me to talk about her, but yes. But I cannot speak because when I met you, I cannot realize you both in separation. So for me, I'm very beginner. So for me, I cannot realize Krishna, I cannot realize Radharani, but I can see you and I can see Guru Mataji. And you see, so careful. So for me, there is a lot of days when it's very difficult. And for me, it's a lot of days when I want to quit everything and go. And we were laughing with Raja Kishore. Sometimes if we would know where to go, then we will leave. But, but this is the problem, that there is nowhere to live. Because you showed that way and you showed that path for us. So I don't know if that's worth thank you. It's worth to say, because everybody is saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But for me, it's the most nice thing that when Guru Mataji and you mentioned that the real love is to follow your instructions. So I know that the mercy is there, as you're always saying. And when I'm saying that word, it's impossible, I know that you are saying that impossible is in full dictionary. So everything is impossible. Everything is possible. And the only thing that I'm begging you, that when you will reach in this life Krishna, so take us with you. Let us go there and say something to Krishna that he can take us all with you in this lifetime. So thank you so much for your example, because I cannot imagine the better Guru and Guru Mataji in this world. Because when Madan Mohan first said that he chose you, so one devotee said like, oh my God, really? You don't know that this Guru is so strict? And in the beginning, it feels like yeah. Because in the beginning, it feels like you are not strict at all, because you are so enthusiastic, so positive, and it seems like you are the one that it's not strict at all. But when you are coming to this path that you are, but then you can see that you are the most strict, but then you can realize that you are following Prabhupada like 100%. When I'm hearing these lectures and when I'm trying to read these books, so you are like, I don't know, you are like, I don't know if it's proper to say, but it's like reincarnation. like you are doing everything what Prabhupada is saying, and Guru Mataji is doing everything like Prabhupada is saying. So we're jumping like to reach the stars. So I hope we will reach something for you. So thank you so much for example. I'm sorry for this. Thank you so much. It's good. I was not speaking about you. Okay. Hare Krishna.
So we do the Pushpanjali and we have to do the Guru Astakam, but we don't have an artist. We don't have an artist preference for Guru Astakam.
So you can just sing.
Yes, that's what we said to do. Everybody learn how to do what next. You will be here. Well, I will be here, then I will do it. But if I'm not there, I will not be here too. Well, then you have to do something.
We all have to go there.
I think permanent in this material world. So you have to learn. What is it? Something today? Which is
Please, Mataji, you leave this. I can distribute petals.
No, I can do that too.
Really very nice one. It's our old tradition.
Because the people never want to do it, that's why it's always becoming our tradition. Nandula, you want to say something? You have come all the way from Australia. For your obeisances first. Or wrong side, go to the right side. Do things right.
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णाप्रस्थाभूतले श्रीमती शंकरशन दासिते स्वामेते नामे नमो प्रभुपदनुग प्रेमामूर्ति कृपात्मने गौरदेशविकासि। ओम अज्ञानतिरमन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। On this auspicious day,
He just did it a minute ago in front of me.
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णाप्रस्थाभूतले श्रीमती शंकरशन दासिते स्वामेते नामिने नमो प्रभुपदानुग प्रेममूर्ति कृपात्मने गौरदेश विकासर्ति उत्तम भक्ति वार्षणे नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णाप्रस्थाभूतले श्रीमती भक्ति वेदांत स्वामेते नामिने ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। On this auspicious day, Srila Gurudev, I just want to pray to Lord Narasimha for only one thing, for yours and Guru Mata's good health, so that your pastime can go on in this world for a very, very long time. And what we also want to see is that the whole world to become Krishna consciousness. That's our only desire, and as your desire. And thank you so much. We want to say thank you to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who's the most munificent, merciful incarnation of the Lord, for him to send Srila Prabhupada, and for Srila Prabhupada to give us ISKCON. And also Srila Prabhupada, we want to thank him for giving us our Gurudev. And thank you, Srila Gurudev, for accepting us as your disciple, because we got no qualification whatsoever. We got no love, no devotion, nothing. It's your causeless mercy that you have accepted us, and it's our duty to follow your instructions as life and soul. Meditate on it, worship it, and execute it without, unflinching faith. And it's my good fortune that I'm here. As I was speaking to my God brother, I'm not at all worthy of being here. It's your causeless mercy. I had the desire, but I wasn't deserving one. But it's through, I was in Vrindavan, and that's when this fructified. It was a desire which was there, but it was your blessing and mercy which actually showered upon me, and you said you should come for Vyasapuja, and that's when it just fructified, and I just made sure. I was praying to Lord Balram also in Vrindavan, how it is going to happen. I had limited leaves, I had my kids, how it is going to happen, but it was just the desire. But I still feel unworthy, but it's through you I got it. And I'm so, consider myself as fortunate. And all my god brothers from Melbourne, they have also, passed on their, done words, and their pranam to you, Srila Gurudev and Guru Mata. Yeah, they, I'm just, as I said, I'm not qualified to be here, but I'm just, following their instructions as well to offer my obeisances and my pranam to you, Srila Gurudev. And we just beg you, to be sincere in our endeavor to become a sincere disciple. We've got so many of shortcomings and faults, and we just like pray that we can wake up, we can become sincere and serious in our sadhana and take this process very seriously and to fully surrender at your lotus feet. And that's our only hope. Otherwise, we know how the world is. I can't see myself outside living in this material world. It's everyone is suffering immensely, and this process has been given to us in a silver platter, I would say, but we should take it seriously. So I really beg on this auspicious day to really fall down at your lotus feet, to fully surrender at your lotus feet, and to follow your each and every instructions as my life and soul. Srila Gurudev, so please.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Remember, you will have to speak on Sunday also. You'll have to speak on Sunday.
Next.
Haribol, I am making an arrangement, not next. It's not everybody is going to speak to you.
Okay, no problem. Next part of the program then.
Jana. Just we are prolonging, we're going to end because Shanti first one then is done.
What is that?
We were going to end, but there has to be arti and with Vyasapuja, so they are getting no permanently, so we are trying to get it then done.
Okay.
Somebody speaks.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev.
What is Atmaveda doing, so you can tell them.
Atmaveda is very sick and he's sending his obeisances, but he was not able to come today. So, sick.
Sick.
So, I will try to speak from both of us.
But remember, Sunday is there too. And Sunday he should be here.
Come and get well by Sunday.
It is very difficult for the Kali Yugites to fully understand this knowledge that you are giving, Bhagavad Gita as it is, like you were mentioning in yesterday's lecture, in the evening lecture, very nicely, that we have to just take it as it is and not concoct our own ideas or try to somehow. And every time I get these doubts, Krishna is sending me mercy from the outside to make me realize that this is actually the true knowledge that you are representing. The Bhagavad Gita as it is the goal of life, and there is no other path. So I only beg that year by year I could just fully understand that and not be like up and down, but just take it in my heart fully and to imagine myself when I'm at your age that I could be also continuing somehow to continue the service. And thank you very much for coming, for blessing us, and for the devotees, because without the devotees there would be no ability for me to continue. Thank you very much.
Take it out and so that it can get done fast. Okay, Ravi.
Dear Gurudev, every year when I've had this amazing blessing, not only to have met you yourself and Guru Mata, but also to come here to Kaunas, to this temple and this congregation of devotees, a very special place, and it's really made my this journey so much more interesting, really, because I know that you're very fond of these disciples and devotees here, and I can understand why. So it's very special for me to come here, to be a part of this. This really helps a lot. You know, because, yeah, my journey has been a long one, and so I can understand that Guru is the link between this material and spiritual world. So having been in the material world and learned what a complete fool I am, you know, what was the point in doing all of these things that I did? There was no point. But to approach surrender to the teachings of Krishna and the bona fide spiritual master who can be this intermediary between the material and spiritual world. To have any access to the spiritual world, we need the bona fide and genuine spiritual master. And that's how I know you to be. You are that, because you're speaking purely from Shastra, no deviation, no philosophical speculation, no humorous approach, just straight Shastra, and it's so relishable that way when it's...
There's unlimited nectar.
Unlimited nectar. When it's given in the correct way, then it's such a pure nectar. Yeah. So that's what I found, and also your when it comes to advice and instructions, directions, there's no thought of any maybe or not quite sure. It's very straight, because you spend a lot of time making sure yourself and Guru Mata, you spend a lot of time making sure that everything is clear. So even though you're many times saying the same, repeating the same things again and again and again, it's not material, because it's not material, it's spiritual, it's always relishable every time. It never becomes tiring, it's always building more and more in beauty and strength and power. So these instructions, they're slowly cutting through my false ego, through this thick material consciousness that is still there. But the effect is that it's slowly allowing the spiritual nature to manifest around me. So for that, you know, I can only be eternally grateful for you being my spiritual master. And even though it's not so many years, what was it? 8 years now, I think, since first initiation.
Young boy.
Still young. Yeah. So even though, you know, obviously the physical body is aging, but it really doesn't matter, because there's a lot of strength comes from all of this, which is beyond any material strength. So this is how I can follow in your footsteps, because you are exhibiting that spiritual strength. So even in the body of a 71-year-old man, you're just like a youth, like a 16-year-old youth. And this is evidence. This is evidence of the spiritual potency, and that's why I can follow your direction. And increasingly, the false ego doesn't get in the way of that, increasingly. So I can see what's happening. So that is full proof that you're a genuine bona fide guru in their parampara, the Brahma Gaudiya Madhva Sampradaya. coming from Krishna himself. So for that, I'm eternally grateful. So, Srila Gurudev Ki Jai.
Sananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Vishtam Stapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuttapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam tam sajivam Sadvaitam savadutam Tam parijana sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Nam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Sankirtan. Namo
Namo Vishnu Padaya
Namo Vishnu Padaya
Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale
Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale
Srimati Sankarshan Adhikari
Srimati Sankarshan Adhikari
Iti
Namine
Namo Prabhupada Nuga
Namo Prabhupada Nuga
Prema Murti Kripatmane
Prema Murti Kripatmane
Gauradesha
Vikasha
Gauradesha Vikasata
Uttama Bhakti Varshine
Uttama Bhakti Varshine
Namo Vishnu Padaya
Namo Vishnu Padaya
Krishna Prestaya Bhutale
Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta
Swaminiti Namine
Swaminiti Namine
Namaste Saraswate Deve
Namaste Saraswati Deve
Gauravani Pracharine
Gauravani Pracharine
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Nirvishesha Shunyavadi
Paschatya Deshatarine
Paschatya Deshatarine
Namo Vishnu Padaya
Namo Vishnu Padaya
Krishna Prestaya Bhutale
Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale
Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta
Srimati Bhakti Siddhanta
Saraswati Namine
Saraswati Namine
Shivashabhanavi Devi
Shivashabhanavi Devi
Daitaya Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vignana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhuryojvala Premadya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktidam Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani, Shri Murtaye Dinatarine, Shri Rupanuga Virutapa, Siddhanta Dvanta Harine, Namo Gaura Kishoraya, Shakshad Vairagya Murtaye, Vipralambara Sambodhe, Padambojayate Namaha, Namo Bhakti Vinodaya, Satchidananda Namine, Gaura Shakti Swarupaya, Rupanuga Varayate, Gaura Virbhava Bhumestvam, Nirdeshta Sajjana Priya, Vaishnava Sarva Bhauma, Sri Jagannathaya Te Namaha, Vanchakalpa Dhrubhyascha, Kripa Sindhubhe Evacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha, Namo Mahavadanyaya, Krishna Prema Pradayate, Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya, Namine Gaurata Vishe Namaha, Panchatatvakam Krishnam, Bhaktarupa Swarupakam, Bhaktavtaram Bhaktakhyam, Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu, Dina Bandho Jagatpate, Gopesha Gopika Kanta, Radha Kanta Namostute, Jaitam Surtor Pangor, Mama Manda Matergate, Masarvasya Padambojo, Radha Madana Mohano, Divya Vrinda Kalpadrumada, Srimad Ratnagara Singhasanasto, Srimad Radha Shilla Govinda Devo, Prestali Sevyamano Smarami, Sevyamano Smarami, Sriman Rasa Rasarambi, Vamshi Vatatata Stitam, Karshana Venuswaner, Gopi Gopinath Shri Estunaha, Gopi Data Shri Estunaha, Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrindavaneshwari, Vrishabhanusute Devi, Pranamami Hari Priye, Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimati Sankarshan Das Adhikari Iti Namine Namo Prabhupada Nuga Prema Murti Kripatmane Gura Desha Vikasharta Uttama Bhakti Varshine Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali
Gurudev Vyasapuja ki
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimati Sankarshan Das Adhikari Iti Namine Namo Prabhupada Nuga Prema Murti Kripatmane Gora Desha Vikasharta Uttama Bhakti Varshine Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Srila Gurudeva ki Srila Gurudeva Vyasapuja ki Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimati Sankarshan Das Adhikari Iti Namine Namo Prabhupada Nuga Prema Murti Kripatmane Gora Desha Vikasharta Uttama Bhakti Varshine Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Srila Gurudeva Vyasapuja ki
Sankarshan
Jayam to your spiritual master.
I don't know.
Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakatarja Ashtotar Shata Shishimad is divine grace.
That's not very sounding very good. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakatarja Ashtotar Shata Shishimad is divine grace. Sankarshan Adhikari Gurudev ki Jai. Gurudev ki Jai. Gurudev ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakatarja Ashtotar Shata Shishimad is Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakatarja Stotra Shashishimad is divine grace. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai. Namachandra Shila Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Ramsa Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Garadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Gopinath Shamakam Narakam Giri Govardhan ki Jai. Vrindavan Dama ki Jai. Mayapur Dham ki Jai. Navadip Dham ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dhama ki Jai. Ganga Mai ki Jai. Jamana Mai ki Jai. Bhakti Devi ki Jai. Shakti Devi ki Jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai. Gaura Premananda. All glories to the assembled devotee.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to the assembled devotee.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to the assembled devotee.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to His divine grace. Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Krishna Pleskaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami.
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine Nirvisheshu Shunyavadi Tushachya Deshatari